Okay, 8th graders. Part of lesson 3.3 is some fun algebra about angles. Okay? When you have two lines that intersect each other, they create what are called vertical angles and adjacent angles. And they mean something. Okay? When you go along a line, it creates an angle that's a half circle. Do you know how much that is? A half circle?
180 degrees.
180 degrees, because a full circle is what? 360 degrees. Right. Yep. Now, angles that are next to each other, then when you add them up, they equal, if you add up angle B and angle D, what do those two numbers equal? 180, right? What do these two equal? 180. What do these two equal? 180. And what do these two equal?
180.
Those are all next to each other, called adjacent angles, and they always equal 180 degrees. Okay? Now, another thing about these. They create what are called vertical angles. And it says here, A and B are vertical angles because they're opposite each other. Angle A and angle B are opposite each other. You see that? You see that? They have to be equal because the one next to it is 180, or the one next to it adds up to 180. Isn't that cool? So, if you know what the measure of one is, you know what the measure of the other is. Dylan, right? Because they are opposite and they are equal. Okay? Now, if you know what the expression for one is, then you can find and you know what the expression for the other is. You can set those two expressions equal to each other and do exactly what we did for today. Let's look at number 9. This is one of your ones for your assignment. What are these angles called that are opposite each other? Dylan? No, look, you just wrote it down. They're called vertical angles, and vertical angles are
things that are opposite to other things.
Are what? They're equal. They're equal in measure. So if one of them is 12x plus 4, and the other is 13x minus 5 degrees, then solve it for x. And then find the measure of all the angles. Okay? So, write it down. 12x plus 4 is equal to what? The other vertical angle. No, it's not equal to 180. It's equal to this expression. Because these two angles are equal. So 12x plus 4 is equal to, look, come on, read it. Talk to me. Right, 13x plus negative 5. Good. Now, find the measure of x. Do that now. And after you find the measure of x, then put it into one of the expressions to find the measure of this angle, and then find the measure of the angle next to it, called the adjacent angle. Okay? What'd you? Good. Now put that into the expression to find the measure of the actual angle. Now find what this angle equals. Good. Now put that number into the expression to find what the actual angle equals. What is it actually equal in degrees? X equals 9, but what would the angle measure be?
I know, but I got negative.
Ooh. Really?
Yep.
Gotta double check it.
I can see where he did that.
That's how can I get them wrong? It's -4 plus 4 is 0. -5 plus -4 is
Yep.
9.
And -1 divided by -9 is